Summer is a great time to get outdoors with your dog, and one of the great ways you can enjoy it together is going out to the lake. But as the weather is warming up, there are some important things to keep in mind, like harmful algal blooms. So harmful algal blooms, or HABs, are actually not algae at all. They're a type of bacteria called cyanobacteria. And what's important to know about them is they can produce certain types of toxins, and some of those toxins can be harmful to people or pets. All animals are going to be at risk, and that isn't just dogs, that includes people, livestock, things like that. So there is not one particular breed that's going to be more at risk, but we do tend to think of the really water-loving breeds that just cannot resist getting out in the water and don't have those discriminating behaviors. They love drinking from the lake and things like that. They're definitely going to be more at risk in those scenarios. The time of year that we more commonly see algal blooms are going to be in those summer months like July and August, but with weather patterns changing, we can see them as early as the spring and into the early fall. The common appearance of algal blooms is why they're called sometimes blue-green algae, is they can sometimes cause a blue or green tint to the water. It can look reddish-brown. It can look like a split pea soup appearance, but it'll often be like mats or scum or even foam on the surface of the water. And sometimes they have this rotting plant material smell as well. Harmful algal blooms are most commonly found on any type of stagnant water, so like ponds and lakes, but they can even produce in water sources that may be sitting in your backyard, like bird feeders or any open water containers. The signs for algal bloom exposure in dogs can really vary depending on the toxin that could be in that water source. The serious ones that we think about affecting the liver or the central nervous system, signs could occur within minutes or within hours, and could include anything like vomiting, diarrhea, tremors, difficulty breathing, even collapse, or in a worst case scenario could include sudden death. And so responding to any change in your dog, if you knew that you were out in the water and suddenly something just seems off, the best thing to do is rinse them off immediately with fresh water and bring them to your local emergency veterinary hospital and calling Pet Poison Control Hotline. Your best bet is to look ahead before you go out to any lake. So in New York, that's going to be posted by New York DEC. Your local municipality may also be a good source to check before you head out to the lake. Enjoy the water with your dog and have a great summer.